Coming up on Mountain News this morning, at Eastern Kentucky Police Department sends out a reminder to be careful during your St. Patrick's Day celebrations. And students in our region bring some innovation into the classroom setting.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. It's 6:33. I'm Dakota Makris, and it's Thursday, St. Patrick's Day, so hope y'all are wearing green, unlike myself. But if you watched yesterday, you knew I prematurely wore green, so I've been celebrating for 2 days now. Well, let's go over to Brandon for a look at our forecast. And Brandon, I just kind of did a little oopsie before.
Yeah, you have been celebrating for 2 days because he started over here to the producers like, you need to be over there. We're getting ready to start the hour.
I thought we were going into weather.
Yeah, no, not yet. That's coming up here at the end of this block.
If I just look at the prompter and the iPad, it certainly tells me what we're doing.
You talk about prematurely wearing green yesterday. You were prematurely trying to get to main weather.
We all just like weather around here.
That's right. So you stay over there for now, and then I'll tell you when you can come over here. All right, let's get into the forecast this morning. Getting a little sidetracked here, having some fun, but we're going to look at the cameras across our region. I-75 at Corbin, a little bit of traffic down that way this morning, but still fairly quiet. Now, there are some areas, I guess is the proper way to say that, seeing some fog this morning. So be careful out there. Temperatures in the upper 30s to mid to upper 40s to mid 50s out there this morning. So kind of a range across the region. Across the state and region, it's pretty warm out through there as well. Coldest spot is Cincinnati at 40. Warmest spot is Jackson, actually, at 53. I almost said Nashville at 50, but 53 in Jackson this morning. 68 this afternoon. A stray chance for a passing shower can't be ruled out, but I think it's a mix of sun and clouds today. You could see more of one than the other at times. And then tonight, mainly clear skies and 46. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. Well, a body was found inside of a burned building in Harlan County. Kentucky State Police troopers said they received a call about a structure fire Tuesday night. They said the fire was on Bank Road in the Cold Iron community. Police reported that after the fire was put out, they found 48-year-old Herschel Dwayne Holland's body. Holland was the owner of the building. His body was taken to the state medical examiner's office for an autopsy. Police said no foul play is suspected. Well, a crash along US 52 near the Fort Gay, West Virginia Marathon Station involving a coal truck and car sent 4 Tulsa high school students to the hospital Tuesday. 2 of the teens were flown to the hospital, the other 2 taken by ambulance. We do know 3 of them were released from the hospital and 1 was kept for observation. Tulsa High School principal Trevor Little says none of the injuries seem to be debilitating, and now he's focused on supporting the community.
And I want to be able to, show, them, their families, that, hey, the school's there, that we care. We want to just not support them, but also support families also.
Well, Little says he's grateful the school can celebrate the students' recovery and not something worse. Today is St. Patrick's Day, a holiday highlighted by the Irish music, the color green, and drinking. Ahead of all the festivities today, the Pikeville Police Department is warning folks who do decide to have a drink to do so responsibly and to please drive sober. Pikeville PD made nearly 200 arrests involving DUI charges in 2021 alone. And Officer Tony Kahn says holidays and weekends are potentially more dangerous, and DUI crashes are one of the leading causes of death in the U.S.
We see that when we work fatal events sometimes, and we just shake our heads because we've got a deceased individual, and it was totally, absolutely avoidable. This didn't have to happen at all.
Well, Officer Kahn suggests planning your night out beforehand and having a designated driver. Well, we have several road closings planned throughout our region these next several weeks. So starting out, the first one is in Martin County. Part of Kentucky 292 will be closed for repairs. The repairs are scheduled to begin on Friday at 8 a.m. The repairs are expected to last around 3 weeks. Kentucky transportation officials are letting drivers know to use an alternative route and use extra caution while near the construction zone. Also, a portion of Kentucky 2009, also known as Greasy Creek Road in Leslie County, will be closed. The closing is needed for slide repairs. Those repairs will begin near mile point 10 and is expected to happen between 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. today and Friday. Kentucky transportation officials are wanting drivers to know that they should expect delays and use extra caution while driving near the area. Students at Johnson Central High School are driving home what it means to integrate innovation into the classroom setting. Students in at least 10 different pathways at the school are focused on a project to build a solar car. With inspiration and support from the University of Kentucky College of Engineering, the students are getting the hands-on work to create their own version of the solar car to take into competition next year. But they say it's about more than building the car, it's about building their futures.
Building the solar car has given me a chance to start building my resume in high school. Even before I get out to college or nowhere near the workforce, I have this chance to have a large project that I've been an integral part of to show my future employers that I can do what they need me to do, and I have the skills that I need.
The engineering students just finished the design for the car, and it's now being worked on by the welding students. It will pass through several more crews before completion, allowing the students a chance to work together to make it happen. Well, a well-loved diner here in Eastern Kentucky is moving locations after decades of service. We talked with the owner of Francis's Diner about the significance of the move. Serving up home-cooked meals for thousands of customers in its 32 years in the Airport Gardens section of Perry County.
I have great customers, and I know they're going to be here every day, most of them 2, sometimes 3 times a day.
Owner Frances Napier says she decided to move so she could be closer to home, and especially if she needed to walk to work.
For us, it still feels like she's staying at home.
Moving to downtown Hazard on East Main Street. These pictures giving a glimpse inside the new location.
We won't be able to serve more. It's smaller, but we'll be able to see as many as we have.
Downtown coordinator Bailey Richards says discussions on moving the diner has been in the works for 3 years.
It's been something that we've kind of known about, and it's been in the back of our minds for a while, but it really started kind of moving forward in the last couple of months.
Saying this kind of move adds to the appeal of downtown Hazard.
We don't have anything that does dinner. We don't have a ton of sit-down options in our downtown area, so it's been something that we've really wanted to see. And so we're really excited about it.
16 new businesses opened in Hazard last year. A sit-down restaurant in downtown Hazard can bring more businesses in the county and encourage others to move downtown.
We have a really kind of condensed workforce. It's all not far from downtown. And then really the hospital is pretty close and things like that.
Looking forward to another 30 years of serving locals. In Perry County, Dakota Makris, WYMT Mountain News. Well, Frances says she does not have any plans to retire. Now the diner plans to open its new location April 1st.
6:40 here on this Thursday morning, Friday Eve, St. Patrick's Day. We've got the green here on the temperature map for you this morning. 41 Wise, 54 Moorhead, 51 Irvin, 42 London, 45 on top of Pine Mountain, and 50 in Pikeville, 37 in Clintwood over in Southwest Virginia, one of our cooler spots this morning. The out-the-door forecast features a mix of sun and clouds, more than one than the other at times today. A stray chance for a passing shower can't be ruled out, and temperatures top out in the upper 60s a little bit later today. Dakota?
All right, Brennan, thank you. At 6:40, still to come here on Mountain News this morning. A new COVID variant seems to be responsible for a new uptick in cases over in Europe. We'll have more details on that coming up in just a few minutes.